Lee over there, VIP boxing down at the Halliwell gym with newly signed and guy making his debut on July the 29th, June the 29th, sorry,
yeah.
June, Yousif Saeed,
That's right.
who I know very well. I've known you a long time. You box at my old amateur gym, and your coach there is VIP's commentator,
That's right.
Mr. Lee Whitehead.
The famous Lee Whitehead, everyone knows him. So.
Top off.
He's a top bloke as well, yeah.
Listen, I didn't ever think I'd be doing this with you because you've always been a talented amateur. I mean, I think you'd had quite a few fights when you joined Bridgewater. You used to train with Gary Booth, didn't you?
That's right, yeah.
Did you start with Gary or did you?
No, so I started off at Broughton Amateur Boxing Club. You might not have heard of it because it got shut down quite early.
Okay.
Started off there, I think I had about 20 fights there. Moved to Barton, Shack Ladies. And then from there went to Willem and then found my place with Lee.
And you probably had about your last 35 fights with Lee, was it? Something like that?
Yeah, probably a bit more to be fair.
You had a lot of fights, didn't you?
Yeah.
How many altogether?
I think I had just shy of 70, or I might have just touched 70.
Yeah.
So,
I remember your first year as a senior, you're 18 years old, and you ended up getting to the national finals, which was held at Liverpool, wasn't it?
Right,
Did you get to the quarters or the semi-finals? I can't remember.
Quarters.
But that was a good year for us because we had a kid called Danny Wright who ended up winning the I think he was a weight above you, which is the weight you are now, 63 and a half. And you were at 8 years ago, mate.
I know, mate.
You were still 60 kilos then.
I still remember it like it was yesterday, to be honest. That was a big, one of my proudest moments, to be honest with you. So, yeah, it was a time that I never thought would have came at the time. And then, yeah, we did it, so.
But you're a clever kid. You've been to university. You've got your degrees. You've got a good job now. So why now? Why now did you decide it?
I mean, I've been boxing since I was like 9 years old. If I don't do it now, I'll never do it. But I want to make it clear, like this now is plan A for me. I want to see how far I can get with boxing. There's just no plan B from this point forward. This is the path that I chose. And I know how tough it is to really make a living from boxing and, get far. But
you just want to find out how far you can go.
I understand it, and it's the path that I'm willing to take. So,
and like you say, you're a quality amateur, and obviously, I hear good things from Lee. But Lee passed you on to Alex Matvienko here down at Halliwell, because you're surrounded here by good kids, and Lee couldn't put all the time into you that you needed to be the pro, and also the time. It's. You work still, so you come here and train in the evenings. Now there's not many professional fighters that do that. Most people, say I'm a professional boxer and that's all I do. But you feel that you can go as far as you need to go.
That's right.
Working, and then if you get to those levels, those title fights, then you'll take time off to concentrate fully on boxing because you've got a perfect example here. With Mickey Ellison, who's been a Central Area champion, been on some major stages. But he's worked all the way through them.
Yeah. And, I mean, I'm still fitting it in. Like I said, this is what I want to do now. I mean, today I trained twice already. So it's possible. But again, like you say, when I start making it to the big fights, I'm going to have to take time off. I understand that. And hopefully I can just drift away from work eventually.
And since you've been, being at this gym, the good thing about being elite is you never know who turns up here. The quality of kids that people who get let down for sparring just turn up here and think, well, there's got to be someone for me to move around with. Who have you been moving around with in preparations since you've known? I mean, have we got an opponent? I think we have got an opponent. Jake Smith. Good kid.
Very good kid.
In fact, we know him really well because Jake is cornered by one of VIP's top fighters in Reese Mould. And in fact, I filmed him at the weekend. He fought on a Frank Duffy, Kevin Marie show in Oldham. And I think he's had about 22 fights now. Never been stopped.
Never been stopped,
So he's a good kid.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I think I had a conversation with you, was it a couple of days ago, and you said, you know, he'll come to fight, and you know he's not gonna smother his work. So I think it's a really good fight to have as a first one.
He's a great kid.
It's a good introduction to the pro ranks. You know what I mean? I understand boxing. Professional boxing is completely different to amateur boxing, and I think he'll be a good.
Do you think you'll suit the pro style? Because you've always had a good engine, haven't you? And you know, 3 rounds was never really enough for you, was it?
Yeah. No, not really. I mean, that's one thing we've been working with Alex a lot, and that's sitting down a lot. I'm a lot less. I mean, you know yourself, I like to dance around the ring. I still do that, but I've started to sit down a bit more. So.
But you always put good combinations together. I always remember that. You always used to put, you know, 3, 4, 5 punch combinations together, without actually looking like you are slowing down. If you know what I mean, you'd bap, boom, boom, and then you'd move off. So I'm looking forward to your thing. But getting back to what we was talking about before. Oh, pardon me. Who have you been moving around in preparation for this? And who's walked into this place? And I presume a lot of these guys could be at a very good level, and gives you a slight insight to where you could be.
That's right. Yeah, I've been the latest one was sparring Khalil Majid.
Good kid.
Yeah. I think
just beat Tom Farrell on the big stage on. I think it was in Liverpool at the M&S Bank Arena.
Yeah. And he's got a big fight coming up soon as well, I believe. End of, I think it might be this month or the next.
Bolton line, isn't it?
Yeah. I've been sparring Kirk Stevens. I think I was supposed to spar Akib Fiaz last week. So.
Oh yeah, I've just been down to see Akib. I think it was yesterday. I caught up with him. Because he's got a big fight. He's got a return with Kane Baker.
Yeah.
So it's only about 2-3 weeks time.
2-3 weeks, yeah. So it'll
similar time to yours.
That's
I think
right.
A week before you.
So it'll be good to get some rounds in with him. I'm sparring this Monday, but forgive me because I'm not sure who it is. Alex never really tells us, but there's been times where I've been in here and then like Natasha Jonas has walked in, so you never, like you say, you never really know who's about to walk in. It could be anyone. So.
That's the brilliant thing about this place, isn't it? You know, you've got to be on your toes all the time because you know, I mean, it's quality that turns up here. But you're up here. We've just been watching you with the amateurs here. There's quality amateurs here now as well, as well as the pros.
Yeah, we've got kids at all levels. We've got Cindy, who's literally just about to win gold medal at the Olympics. Joel Peel fighting this Friday in the Tri Nations. So there's kids at all levels. But one thing that I like about the gym, everyone bounces off each other. And, you know, it's a gym full of lions. Like you've seen it yourself. There's loads of kids in here.
It's a special place, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. So I wouldn't have it any other way. And you know, like you say, there's been professional boxers that have, like Mickey, you know, I couldn't really have it any other way, to be honest with you. It's a great place to be at.
How long did you, before you arrived here, before you felt settled? You've not been here that long, have you?
No, I want to say like October times, so...
7 or 8 months?
Yeah, about 8-9 months, something like that. But yeah, I felt like I've settled quite fast, to be honest with you. It's a really friendly place.
It's a place that you walk in and it's so welcoming. Like you feel at home almost instantly, don't you?
Straight away, yeah. And prior to that, I used to train in the mornings with the with the professionals as well, and exact same. So I can't really fault it in any way.
No, I'm really looking forward to it. Like I say, we know you've got a good opponent in Jake Smith, and we were on a quality card, a pack card. I think it's a 12-fight card on there, and we've got a great top of the bill in Kane Baker against Jamie Robinson, which is, I think, a Commonwealth elimination.
Is it not Kane Gardner?
Did I not say Kane Gardner?
Oh, Kane Baker, you said.
Oh, I meant Kane Gardner against Jamie Robinson. Kane Baker is fighting. I'm glad you pulled me up on that because I always get things wrong.
Mixed up.
Like I did with the date at the beginning when I said July, didn't I? I punched too many times, mate. You see, that's all I can say. But hopefully you won't on June the 29th, and you'll come through with flying colours. Like I say, kids never been stopped before, so hopefully, what you will get out of this is hopefully a good 4 rounds in the bank, which is invaluable as a young pro.
Of course, yeah. I'm looking forward to it, and I am quite physically looking to steal the show that night, so just stay tuned. Everyone that's watching, stay tuned. And
have you done with tickets, by the way?
Really good, to be honest with you. I've had to ask Steve for more, and he doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to ask him for more. So I've done quite a lot.
He's going to like you, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I was quite surprised myself, to be honest with you, but you know, there's going to be a lot of people there. So
well, there's 3 of you making your debuts on that night, and you always bring up a good crowd.
Yeah.
And like I say, I'm really chuffed for you, because I genuinely never thought I'd be having this conversation with you.
Yeah.
Even though I always wanted to have this one, I always thought you should have been doing it, and I thought you would have regretted it if you didn't.
I didn't.
And now there's going to be no regrets, mate.
That's
You're going to give it your all,
That's
and
it.
hopefully become the champion that I think you could be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I can't wait. I'm looking forward to the journey. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. Honestly, as soon as I got that text off Tom saying, "Look, Steve Woods is getting you on the show June 29th," literally since then, like, I struggled to sleep some nights just thinking about it. But,
there's a big smile on your face, isn't there, mate?
Honestly, literally, yeah. So, yeah, this is what I wanted to do. This is what I've wanted to do for years, and now time's come. So, I'm gonna grab it with all my hands. So.
Yousif, good luck for the rest of camp.
Appreciate that.
We're doing it all early because we've got so many fights. You're the start of, I think, the 29th, and we've got the 6th, and then I think with the 13th.
Yeah.
So we've got a good run into before the close season, you know, for the small all shows. But that's good for you, because that means you can get out again, hopefully, maybe September, October, and maybe even twice more before Christmas. And that'd be perfect for someone like you.
That's what I want. I want to get out there as regular as possible. So, yeah, let's do it. I'm looking forward to it.
Yousif, take care. Good luck with the rest of camp. Bye, mate.
Thanks for your time.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.